Welcome to the video on using the polling feature of Zoom. Many people don't realize that it has a polling feature built in because it's only the host or facilitator of the meeting that can see that feature down on the bottom toggle bar. Now, you can, as somebody who's setting up a meeting, establish a poll ahead of time, but we're going to demonstrate how to do it on the fly. It also might be important to do so or be able to do so because something might come to your attention as the facilitator of the meeting and you realize that a poll will help you gauge your audience. It'll help you get a sense of, are there any questions? Are there any areas of potential misconception, any concerns? And by using the poll feature as opposed to having folks raise their hand, it allows you to essentially give folks permission to answer in a way where they aren't identified and also to aggregate the information to really get a sense of your audience. So to create a poll on the fly, I'm going to click polling and I'll click add a question. Again, the audience wouldn't see this in the moment. So perhaps what I do is I have the audience off doing something else, like having them in a breakout room. And let's just say this poll title is favorite movies. I can make it anonymous, again, to protect the audience based upon the type of information I might be asking. What genre is your favorite category of movie? So we'll just type in a few here. This is just one of the types of questions you can use. I'll say horror, fantasy, sci-fi, family, drama, and I could say other. In fact, I will here, but one of the things about polling is if you say other, it might be that depending on the information you want, it might not be actionable, but in this case, since it's a pretty innocuous poll, that's what I will do, and I'll click save. So here's my poll. I'm going to go back to Zoom. They still can't see it. I'm going to say to the audience, just as a follow-up on our conversation about favorite movies, I'm curious about movie genres. So I've created a poll. What I'm going to do is launch the poll. It will give you a brief opportunity to answer it, and then I'll share the results with all of you, just so you know none of you can be identified individually in terms of your response. So I'm going to go ahead and launch the poll for my participants, and here is the progress. You can see they're viewing the questions. It shows how many, now 100% have voted. I'm ready to go. I'm going to click end poll. And it might be that I want to review this before sharing with the audience. It gives me the opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and share the results. And as you can see, even though this is a relatively small group, can everyone see the results? Yes. So we have more drama fans among you than, let's say, sci-fi, fantasy, or horror. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop sharing that. And I'm going to go ahead and if I wanted to, I could relaunch the poll. I could edit it. In this case, I'm just going to get rid of it. But again, hopefully this provides you with a sense of how you can leverage polling to get a sense of your audience, keep your audience engaged, and give you some actionable information that will add value to your meeting or your class. So my hope is that you also found this helpful and that you'll visit the other Zoom videos that we have on making sure Zoom can be maximized as a tool to engage and connect your participants or your learners.
Thank you for watching this video on polling. Please be sure to check out our related videos on utilizing Zoom listed here. For additional information on academic support resources and strategies, visit us at usm.me.edu/agile.